Welcome back. What? Oh my gosh, Dylan.
Here, I got you.
We're including this.
I got you. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
We're keeping all of that in, by the way.
With the hesitation.
Guys, welcome back to the First Course podcast. I'm Ethan. This is Trent. But we have two new people to introduce, a special guest and someone who's going to be a full-on member of the First Course. We'll start with him. We got Cam Taylor over here.
What's up, guys? Cam.
Cam's our resident instructor. As you probably saw from the Stinger video with Dylan, he's a master of the craft, if you will. He's also one of the funniest guys we know. So we got Cam here. And then we have Kash. Kash is from Copper Rock Golf Course. What's your role here at Copper Rock?
I'm mainly just doing tournaments, men's leagues, day-to-day operations.
Day-to-day operations.
He's also been here since day one.
That's crazy.
From the very start.
And that wasn't too long ago.
It was February 14th, 2020.
So
Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're coming up on the 5-year.
We are.
Jeez. Well, we're super excited to have Kash on today. We're going to ask him some hard-hitting questions later. But yeah, we're just excited to be back. We're down in St. George today. It's going to be fun.
This is a little bit of backstory. This is my favorite course that I have ever played. I came down for a shotgun start on a last-minute Thanksgiving day, just kind of hoorah that my mom wanted to do. And just immediately fell in love and decided this is where I want to retire. And so...
Wasn't that right after your hernia surgery?
It was right after my hernia surgery. Yeah, that's... Thanks for that.
Sorry.
Thanks for that one. Yep.
So did you feel good?
Just putting that out there. It honestly felt so good. It was my first time swinging clubs in 2 months or something like that. It felt so good.
But you're back to full strength now?
No, but it's recovery. That's how it goes.
Full enough strength to break your club.
Full enough strength to break my club. Yeah, I broke my 7-iron on the range today. Just slinging balls, probably 150 mile an hour ball speed.
Maybe 175. Keep it modest.
But that's not important right now. What's important right now?
Cash is important.
Cash is important right now. Copper Rock Golf Course is important right now. This place is insane. I love it. I'm so grateful to the crew here for letting us come and letting us film and having us out. And we want to do our part to pump them up and get the word out about Copper Rock, because this legitimately is the premier golf destination in Utah, and people need to come here.
It's legit.
It's beautiful down here.
Yeah. But we want to hear from you, Kash. You're obviously heavily involved with the operations down here, and you've been here since day one. So Cam, send it.
All right, so we got some questions for Kash. A variety of questions. First one we wanted to talk about was, what does a typical day look like at Copper Rock? When you get here in the morning, how does your day go?
As we pull in the parking lot, we just come in, no one's here, unlock the doors, get the cart barn, check on everything, make sure gas in the carts, everything's going good. Come into the golf shop, get the golf shop set up, tee sheet going, answering some phone calls, talking to our superintendents, making sure if there's frost delays, any maintenance issues that we need to be aware of that we can take care of before the customer gets here.
Has it been pretty frosty in the winter months?
It has been frosty the last 2 months. We don't tee off till 10, so it doesn't affect us a whole lot. We don't want our customers having to wait around and wait for the frost delay, so we don't even start till 10 o'clock during the December, January.
That's good.
So are you guys usually pretty booked out for tee times? If someone calls the day of, it's not a chance? You got to book pretty in advance? Or
on the weekends, you definitely need to call in advance, and right now we're in our what we call our shoulder season, which is our winter season, and typically the weekends are the most booked. Being the weekdays, you could call ahead and probably get a day in advance, but on the weekends, you're going to be out of luck.
It's probably because everyone wants to play this beautiful course.
It's so cool down here.
Do you mostly get locals coming into play, or do you get a lot of folks from out of town?
Most of our players from out of town. Probably 10% is our local play right now.
That's it.
We're trying to new GM and stuff, trying to bring in some men's leagues and different things to try to get the locals to come out.
And you were telling me this morning about the men's league. How has that gone so far?
It's been a big hit. We've got a bigger prize pool than most people, so it's kind of a mini tournament every week, and they're liking it.
That's legit. That's awesome.
So cool.
That's
I would
way cool.
drive 3 hours to play a men's league here.
Oh yeah,
Trent would do
100%.
that.
I would do that 100%. Like single life.
If I was good enough, I would.
Say yeah. I don't have responsibilities like that.
If my wife wasn't pregnant, then maybe I'd do that. But once the kid's here, we'll bring her
We'll
down.
bring them down. So another question: What's some of the biggest challenges of running a course as nice as this, as premier as this, but also like the clubhouse? What are some of the biggest challenges you think?
As far as we're in a different situation where we started building the golf course out, and as you can notice, there's not much around us. We were incorporated in by the city, so our utilities hadn't run all the way out to where we were going to build our original pro shop. So here we are in this beautiful place right here. We're kind of in the middle. We're off of hole 11 right here. So there is a little challenge of getting the players down to the range and to the number one tee, but with all of our staff and different people, it flows pretty solid.
Yeah, you guys.
Is that permanent, or is the clubhouse going to move down there once utilities and stuff catch up?
It will move down there. I don't have an answer, or anybody's really given an answer, but it's in like the drawings, the architect, all of it's built. It's there. It's
just a question of time.
Yeah,
it's
right.
like once the cards line up and they've got the resources to make
Correct.
the move.
Yep.
That's great. You know, one thing kind of on that, speaking of your team, I've been just as we haven't even played golf yet, but just as we've gone around, we filmed some things, we've been talking to you guys a ton. All of us are super impressed with the hospitality you guys have, and like it's clearly a great team that you guys have put together. Like TJ on the grill, Blaine doing his thing. Like you guys have it down. Like Chad over here was talking to us a little bit. He's one of the, I guess he's the outside
service manager.
He's awesome. He was helping us get some photos done. Like what does it take to put together a team like that?
We do a lot of team building meetings every week. It's customer service is our number one thing. So
You guys are very good at it.
Yes.
it's just something that it's in hiring too. You know, when you're hiring
Yep.
people, just knowing who you can tell that's going to be that person that wants to be part of the team.
Exactly. No, it's and clearly you guys have done a great job at that. Legitimately, if you're coming down to Copper Rock, I guarantee you'll be impressed as well with just how hospitable these guys are and how great of an operation they're running.
I kind of want to ask a question about like we talked about people from out of town coming to play. You guys host the LPGA.
We do. We host the LPGA Epson Tour, and we also host for the last year, and we're going to host them again this year, the LPGA Legends Tour.
What's different about that? Like why does Copper Rock have the ability to do that and like Sunbrook down the road doesn't?
It comes from ownership and what they're trying to promote, and our ownership wanted to bring a ladies event to Southern Utah in a bigger event, and was able to capture it, and so here we are.
Does it take anything special in terms of like setting up the course? Like, do you need to like build longer tee boxes, or?
If we were to do a PGA Tour event, we'd probably have to do a little bit longer tee boxes, but as far as with the LPGA Epson Tour, we just have our bleachers, making sure the course is the way that they want it. Green speeds need to be what they want the green speeds to be, and just managing volunteers, because you got 500 volunteers helping out. Garbage from people, just constantly just
clean up,
making sure that when it airs on any kind of TV or anything, it looks pristine.
Yeah. And when is that usually held?
This year, it's going to be the second weekend in May.
Awesome. Okay, so
And
that's coming up too.
It is, and the Senior Legends will be the following week, right after that.
There you go.
Sweet, back to
Just a
back.
1-2
Yep.
punch for you guys.
That'd be sweet.
Check my calendar, see if I can come down
Yeah,
volunteer.
we'll come down and
that
see.
would be
Awesome.
so cool.
No, they're good.
Next question, Cam.
Next question. What advice do you have for someone who's playing Copper Rock for the first time? Like every single one of us here except for Trent.
The best advice I have is just like anywhere else, you want to hit it in the grass and hit it on the green and 2-putt, but mostly
That's a
Easy.
great formula.
Cash it right
There
here,
we
folks.
go.
But other than that, other than a couple blind shot holes out here, everything's pretty straightforward. The greens are firm and fast, so you definitely want to take that into effect. There's no certain way the greens break. Everything's going to break the way you see it. Just a couple of blind shot holes that you just really need to know about, and other than that, that's what makes it great, because everything's right in front of you. You hit your
that is
shot
nice.
and you can see it.
I like that.
Do you have a favorite or a least favorite hole on the course?
Number 14 is my favorite.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Trying to remember.
We're gonna make a segment about that. Cash's favorite hole.
Cash's
Cash's
favorite hole.
favorite
There we go.
Number 4, it's as you come into the roundabout, the hole you can see on the left-hand side going up the hill towards the rocks here.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
There we go.
Sweet. Kind of keeping more on the subject of the holes and the greens and the fairways. So what do you and your team do to keep this course so well maintained?
First of all, you have a great superintendent that knows everything, and he's better
Sure
than
that would
everybody else in town.
There we go.
No, they do a great job. They soil sample, I mean, thousands and thousands of dollars in fertilization, grooming, mowing. As you can see, the decorative rock, all the trees, just making sure that they're studying their grass and making sure it's growing the way they want it, and they do a great job.
And is their facility, because I know usually the clubhouse is one spot and then their facility is another spot.
Yeah.
Is theirs out there too? Will we be able to see that?
Off the right-hand side of hole number 8,
Okay.
it's an ops building.
Okay.
We call it the operation building. You'll see it down there, a big brown building on the
Cool.
right-hand side.
Okay,
It's a
there we
beautiful
go.
building.
There we go.
Probably one of the best maintenance shops you'll see in
I mean, I was going to
Utah.
say, you said beautiful building and maintenance shop in the same sentence.
Yeah.
I've never seen one of those. That's
Before.
crazy.
Never in my life.
I mean, I've played in one of the more foreign places I played in Hawaii, and their maintenance shop looked like, I mean, it wasn't even as nice as the hospitality tent over here, the cart
Right.
barn. It was crazy.
It's a little metal shed.
Yep.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, everything really is so pretty out here. Like, even though like we're in a desert, obviously, but like it's a very pretty desert. Like everywhere you look on this course is just beautiful. So you guys do an amazing job on that.
I said it before, but like I want to retire here. Like there's these really, really sick houses that just are absolutely my vibe. Like I know it's like the big square architecture, like the super masculine looking house. Like that's not for everybody. Like 100% that's for me. And like I can't wait until you guys are building a hotel.
Eventually, there will be
Eventually.
a hotel with a resort down on the right-hand side of number 18 when you're out playing.
Okay.
You'll see it's
That's-
a flat area there. That it'll be more like your resort-style
Sweet.
housing that will be affiliated with golf course.
That's such
Nice.
a good spot for it. Hole 18, man.
That's great. And then we saw there was quite a bit of construction kind of going along here on 11, and then I think what is it 10 that's the other way?
Correct.
Yeah, so you pass 10, 11 to get to the driving range. What's being constructed right there?
Right now, it's a road being constructed. They're using this whole valley had big old boulders like you can see over here.
Yeah.
on these. So all those boulders, we had a big old field of boulders right behind this white tent here down number 11. We crushed them all up, and they're going to use them as road base and get some paved roads going through there.
Great.
And
That's
then
awesome.
eventually they
Brilliant.
can start building houses on that side also.
That's fantastic. And then that kind of leads into my question. You've got right here on the 11th hole, we've got a lot of the, you know, they're very good looking homes. Are these rental properties? Are these homes people have, or?
So right here on 11, other than the two houses up by the green, they're duplexes.
Okay.
Beautiful though. They're
Yeah, they look
1.2,
legit.
1.3 million
Yeah.
aside to purchase. But we as a company do manage some of those.
Okay.
And then there's also a lot of individual owners that also own that don't live there.
Yeah.
But they're nightly rent on them.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I have one permanent residence in this whole
Okay.
area right here.
Well, that's pretty legit. So you got a lot of these people coming from out of town are staying
Correct.
with
Yep.
the property too.
Yep.
That's awesome. That's really, really good. I'm sure they enjoy that. The views, I mean,
And-
fantastic too. So
I don't know if you saw the other 100 homes on the other side of the hill on
Yeah.
the north slope over here. Also, there might be a few more permanent owners there compared, but also nightly rentals also.
there we go. Cool.
It's kind of
It's-
nice because
it's coming together.
you're coming in. As I was driving in, I was like, "Is there even a course out here? Like, there's not a whole lot." And then you kind of turn around this bend and it opens up. You're like, "Wow, it's gorgeous over here." Like, all these new houses. You know, you guys got some really cool copper rock signs over here and on the other side. It's really beautiful. So,
It's definitely coming together.
that,
So-
go for it.
So I was about ready to wrap up. So like,
I was gonna ask one last question. What makes Copper Rock a special golf course? What makes people want to come down here?
A lot of it's the views, the quality of the golf course, and the playability of the golf course. A lot of people just like the transparency of it. The ladies love it. Children love playing it. The better players love it. It's in fabulous shape. Some of the best greens in town.
I would also add probably one of the best golf staff I've ever encountered.
Yeah.
Like you actually
100%.
come play this course just to come meet these guys. They are awesome.
Yeah, legitimately, if you're looking to book a golf trip in southern Utah, you're going to be hard pressed to find something on an equal level or a better level than what Copper Rock is. Just from the quick moments that we've seen with it, it's
phenomenal.
They've done a really, really good job. So
Thank you, Copper Rock, so much for having us out. Like, it means such a big deal to me personally. Like, hopefully we can do something to return the favor and make a little bit better. Frick, I don't like what I said there. I'm gonna start over.
once again, still in the audio version.
Thank you so much, Copper Rock. Shout out to Blaine for organizing and like spearheading this little project with me. Thanks, Kash, for being on the show with us, and thanks to the whole rest of the team for being so welcoming, creating a place where we feel good about coming out and playing and doing our thing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stick around, check out our other videos about the course, and like, subscribe.
And if you are listening on just the audio version, make sure and check us out on YouTube too. You can see our pretty faces and our terrible golf swings, which are both perks, I think. So come check that out too. Huge shout out to Kash. Thanks for joining
Appreciate
us
it.
today.
Thank you, guys.
Glad having you guys.
Hey, thank
you.
you.
We love it.
Cool.
All right, that's all, folks.
See you guys next time.
Yep.
Go in, for the camera. Oh, hit the stick! Oh my God! Swear! Are you swear?
Dude.